Oh man, something seems weird, but I won't, oh yeah, it is weird. This Wi-Fi should not be there. Oh well. Anyway, I won't worry about it right now. Maybe I can make this a little bigger. At least it will fix some things. Okay, so what are we doing today? So today we're going to be talking about making a game loop. So last time we started kind of working on a telnet kind of a connection, but today we're going to make a game loop that kind of runs either every 30 seconds, 60 seconds, not 30 seconds, every 30 times a second, so 30 frames per second, and we'll be calling them ticks. But I really don't know what I'm going to do here, so I'm going to try to keep it simple, but at the same time make it so that I can use it later. So I'm going to make a new project here. So here we go. New, we'll say, nope, not here. We're going to do up here. Add a project. And it's going to be just another library. And we'll just call this a game loop. Or game time, game loop. Game time will be kind of like a kickback to oh, hold up, let me get some music going. Game time's a kickback to XNA, right? I think that's what XNA used. And I used to use that quite a bit. Never really made anything, but you know. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna do some Googling though first. So manage C sharp, yeah, I know it's managed. Game loop? Is that what I want to see? A better game loop for beginners. It's definitely be something like that though, like while something's happening, just keep looping. I don't know if this is what I want. Let's say game frame tick. I don't know. Maybe I take out the word managed. And I think stopwatch is the class I want to use. Okay, something like this is what I'm thinking. We'll just call it game loop, I guess. I like it. Alright, so let's make this a game loop. So in Visual Studio, we'll call you game loop. Because it makes sense. And game loop is going to have a class called I already screwed up. Let's close this project or remove this project. At the same time, let's open it in a folder. Get rid of the game loop. We'll call it game time. And in game time, we'll have a game loop. I just didn't want the project name and the actual main class to be the same thing. So that's all. Public static game loop. It's going to be a static class. And this is what it's going to do. It's going to update. And that is all it's going to do. So we'll have a public static void go. And instead of go, we'll just say start. So what start will do is just, for now, while I'm trying to figure this all out, is while true. While true, we'll do a few things. And we gotta make some updates here. So let's make some events. Public events. Event handler. And let's just do game loop. And this will be called, so this is an event. And we'll say this is update. We have another event. We'll call you fixed update. We'll have another event. This could be called draw. Or, yeah, I guess draw. Maybe render. So what am I doing wrong? Update cannot declare instance member variables. So what if I just say they were static? Would that be okay? Now what's the problem? Cannot declare instance variable. Okay, so it can't be used as this kind of well, shoot. Let's just go ahead and make it game loop. Now what? Alright, the game time game loop cannot be used as a type parameter. Event args in generic. There's no input. Say it again. There is no implicit conversion from game time game loop to system event args. Is that what I'm supposed to say? Events. How am I handling the other stuff? Like, server program? No. Telnet stuff? Telnet client? Oh, because this part is event argument. I gotcha, I gotcha. So if I say you're extending event args, what do you have to do? Nothing? Alright, excellent. Ba-ba-ba. So what I'm going to do here, I think I'm just going to call update this. This? Is that right? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I must just say, make it like this. Might as well, right? Now what's wrong with this? Is not a static property. Oh, okay. Well, what if I made it a static property? Game loop. What about that? Oh Lord. Okay. So let's take out this. Let's take out all these statics for now. Is that a problem? Is it still a problem? Come on. Alright, what if I say action? And result. And what's the T1 or T is the type of parameter, type of the parameter, right? So okay, the type of the parameter is going to be game loop. And is that right? Oh, my hero. Alright, cool. So we're going to do an update, a fixed update, and a draw? Okay. I see I didn't start the timer. That's already a big mistake. It's been 11 minutes, and I didn't hit start on this. Oh well. Alright, so here we go. Game loop, we have our actions. Let's start reading the internet a little more. Alright. Guess we can have functions like that, like start and stop. What else can we do? That was a pretty good one. Yeah, I read that one before. I don't think that was a good one. Not one I need. It was good. It's just not one I needed. Going back to what I just read. What was the stuff at the bottom? Okay, man, I really want some simple kind of game loop stuff. Definitely need to use a stopwatch, yeah. Okay, so let's get the stopwatch. Private stopwatch. And you're gonna be like, what are you talking about? Stopwatch. That's a class, right? Nope. Oh, maybe it's just a lowercase w. There we go. Alright, so we have the stopwatch. What can we do with the stopwatch? Can we start it? Okay. Now that we start it, what can we get? Elapsed milliseconds, elapsed ticks, and elapsed. Gets the total elapsed time. This is going to be a time span. Okay. I don't know if I need that. I'll probably use this long. Elapsed ticks is also a long. Is running. That's a good one. Start and stop. Alright. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's do a long. Current time equals 0. Or better yet, stopwatch dot elapsed milliseconds. Long current tick equals, you know what, let's just do it like this. Current tick equals stopwatch dot, this is B0. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's just get the same thing for now, elapsed milliseconds, and we'll change that. Actually, it could be an int, right? It could be an int. Ticks is going to be an int. I've decided. Alright, so generate a field. Generate a field. Awesome. Alright, so current time equals stopwatch dot elapsed milliseconds. Might just do this here at the end. Current tick plus plus. Alright, so we're gonna need another variable, and I will just call this, I can do a float or a long. Well, I guess we like longs here. FPS, frames per second. It's not gonna be that serious. We'll do float. Or single, right? And by default, I'll say 30. Let's do milliseconds per frame. And I'm just going to say this is 1 divided by 30 times 1,000. Or better yet, 1,000 divided by 30. So right quick, if I did that, 1,000 divided by 30, yes, 33.33 milliseconds. Okay, milliseconds per frame, awesome. So all I gotta say is if current time guess I will also need previous time minus previous time. Better yet, elapsed time. Better yet, current milliseconds. It's gonna be time. Who am I kidding? Alright. Elapsed time. I don't know. Should it be seconds? Should it be milliseconds? I'm gonna take a note from... Oh, you know who I can take a note from? Unity. Let's go to Unity. Unity time. Alright, so what do we have? The time in seconds it took to complete... Cancel. So it does seconds. Fixed delta time. Alright, so this is the interval. Let's kind of just copy this a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to steal some of that just for now. Just so I have it. Gosh, I don't even know what they do everything in. Fixed time is... better yet, what's delta time in? I think it's float. I don't mind doing everything in floats. I think it should be. If I'm going to be using it in Unity, Let's do it in float. So, okay, float. We'll have delta time. We'll have floats. Rename it time. Yep. Delta time. I like fixed delta time. Fixed time? What's that do? Well, I'm sure we can implement them all. I like that. Frame count. I might rename that tick. Yep, I like that too. Maximum delta time. I'm totally gonna copy this for now. Private float. Real time since startup. I have no idea what this is. Smooth delta time. Private float time. Private float time scale. I do like that one. Private float time since. Private float unscaled delta time. Private float unscaled time. Alright, here we go. I'm going to kind of copy these comments over just for now so I know what I need to implement, because this has to work with Unity, the server. So I have to make a game loop on the server, and it has to I mean, it doesn't have to match the code exactly, as long as it gives like the right information at the right time, but just to keep it easy, I'm going to try to keep it all the same. Yep, so far so good. Some of the stuff I might not even use at all, like this one. I mean, I haven't used it in Unity. Alright. Almost done, almost done. And finally, alright, I feel pretty good about that. Alright, cool. So let's think about what we need to do. Let's look at time in general right quick. So time in general will start at 0, or better yet, it's going to be the elapsed milliseconds times 1,000. Yep, sounds good to me. Not worried about this just yet. Alright, frames. Frame count. Frame count's gonna start off at 0. Times to start off at whatever it should be. Should be 0. I'll just put it 0. Why not? So let me read the definition at the time of the beginning of the frame. Okay, so it's right here. Alright, so that is definitely seconds. Aha. So this, I'm already finding what I need to do. Unscale time is what I need right now. Unscale time. Okay. Unscale delta time is going to equal whoa, what's going on here? Did I? I didn't. I don't feel like I just unplugged anything. You guys hear me? I hope so. Unscale delta time. Alright, let's just get previous time. So it's going to be float. Previous time equals unscale time. And then it's just going to be unscale time minus previous time. Okay, got it. So we got unscale delta time and unscale time. So those are good. I could totally just get time here if I wanted to. So time's going to equal yeah, I totally, my mind's not in that mode right now. Don't even know how I'm thinking about that right now. Alright. Unscale time, unscale delta time, time scale equals 1. This stuff's better left in the constructor, right? Delta time equals 0. Fixed delta time equals 0. Oh no, this is going to actually be 1,000. This is all in seconds, right? So 1 over 30. Fixed time is going to be 0. Frame count is going to equal to 0. Maximum delta time I'm just say fixed delta time times 2 times 3. Who knows? I haven't thought about that yet. Real time since startup is 0. Smooth delta time is going to be 0. Time is going to equal to 0. Time scale is 1. Unscale delta time, unscale time. Alright, cool. So that's everything. Yeah. Alright. Oops. I lost all my chats and everything, so let's just make sure no one's there. Okay, cool. So you got unscaled time, unscaled delta time, and I put time and delta time just for now. And then all I gotta do is say if delta time is greater than or equal to Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say float elapsed delta time. Better to have that as another private. Private float elapsed delta time. And this is kind of just be a maintain so that as you iterate, it runs the fixed delta time when it's supposed to. So delta time is going to be greater than or equal to, we better not say that. We better say elapsed delta time is greater than or equal to fixed delta time. And so how I'm going to handle that is when we actually get delta time, I'm going to say elapsed delta time plus equals delta time. And so if it is greater than or equal to, we're going to reset it, so that's going to be 0, and we'll do the fixed update. And we'll even count the frame up. Alright, cool. And then I don't know, is this all I need? I mean, it's a pretty complicated loop, time loop thing, but should be pretty good. The other thing I like to do is make sure we don't have to do these checks. So good old blank actions. Alright, so we got our game time. Let's make our program. What if I totally ignore this for now? And just say, let's add a reference to game time. And then we just said time equals time equals new game time. Nope. I feel like this has to start in another thread, right? I don't think this should. I think this is going to be an infinite loop if I don't do it in another thread. So if I run this, it's just going to run forever, right? Infinite loopish style. Yeah, I think so. Whoa, that made a really... Oh, I'm not starting anything. Let's do that. Time that start. Now it'll run forever. Alright, so we do have that infinite loop. Now let's see what we can do to run this on another thread. My thread knowledge is not that great actually, so let's see what we can do here. C# new thread. Just creating a simple thread. So do I just say new thread start? I can do that. That's what I'll do. And I'll handle that right here. And you know what? This is going to be private. And for now, so this will be a public, what am I doing? Public thread. And I'm just going to call it thread. And that's it. And all we got to do here is just say when you create it, thread equals new thread and whatever we're doing to start, and I'll just call it start. Nice. Very elegant, that solution to make new threads. I'm going to say just read key, and I just want to see what it does. Alright, so it should have a command prompt and I hit a key and it's over. Alright, but here's what I want to see. Public, or not even that. Let's just subscribe to some events here. Plus equals time dot, let's just say update. No, let's do fixed update. Plus equals, who knows? On fixed update. You know what? Even scratch that. I like the idea of one time for everything. So, what does that mean? That I should make everything static, like this. Like this maybe? Static, alright, cool. And the other thing I should do is make all this public. There we go. So that means I don't like that. I have on fixed update. And I'm going to say on console.writeLine. Time. let's implement this function. No, I don't even know what you asked me. Public static. Can I override something? Is there anything to override? Hey, there is. Don't know. Don't. I'll just do it here in the program. Alright, so instead of all of this, we can just say time, what am I doing? Time is 0, delta time is 1. That will be good for now. And then all we gotta do is just do time dot time and time dot delta time. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh lord, I guess not. Okay, yeah, I could just call these without arguments. Makes sense. Alright, back to program, start that up. You should totally be doing this. Okay, you know what I might have not done, what I might have to do? I made the new thread. I just forgot to start the thread. That would help, right? So now that we have the thread, why don't you start that thread? There we go. Oh, come on. Understood? Loud and clear. Stopwatch is the first object, and there is no stopwatch. So let's make sure we definitely initialize that. Okay, here we go. I don't know what's happening here, so I'm gonna cancel it. Oh wait, I shouldn't have to like cancel it. I should be able to hit a key. And it's not letting me hit a key. Or, I guess once I do hit the key, I can always just say time.thread.stop. Alright, let's see. Abort. Abort, abort. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so good to know. So what am I doing in time that's all wrong? I need to divide by 1000. That's definitely something important. And then the second thing is maybe F. How do you pause? Can I just pause? Oh, right. So I really should just have stuff at every few milliseconds, right? So something is off. Oh wait, yeah, let me play that again. What was our delta time looking like? Our delta time is going up. Shouldn't be going up. Alright, so let's figure out what's going on with delta time. Alright, so our previous time. Oh, yeah. We are not using delta time here. Alright, let's keep looking at stuff, because it's still not exactly right. So we got a float here. This should be a float. Maybe it's this guy. There we go. This is what I was kind of looking for. Something a little more consistent and just kind of going through. So if I pause this, my delta time looks like it's 1 millisecond? I don't know if that's right either. This part seems kind of right. This part doesn't feel good to me. Alright, I'm not worried about server programming just right now. Alright, time. Definitely want to do frame count too, so let's say that. Frame count. I'm going to make that 0. Time's going to be 1. Delta time's going to be 2. Time dot frame count. Here we go. Let's just look at unscaled time and unscaled delta time, just for now. This should be as close to stopwatch as possible. So this is obviously going 34 to 68. So if I do a calc, this is actually pretty good. Oops, 34 plus 34, 34, 102, 136, 170. It's very near what it needs to be. Yeah, I don't have a problem with this at all. Although sometimes it's not. Why does it skip some frames? Or maybe it's not. 476, I see it. 510, 544, 557, 611. Okay, yeah, it's actually going pretty good. That's spot on. Alright. What's up with the delta time? Cancel. Talking to the Xbox. Alright, the delta time just does not seem like the time I want it to be. And so if I look back, oh, I know why that is. It's Alright, I know what's going on, and I'm gonna try to rename this all the correct. Okay, so what's happening is it's getting the delta time of just how fast it's running the actual loop, not the not this loop. So what's happening is this runs 1, 2, 3 times, skipping this, and then the fourth time it actually gets into this loop. And so once it's in this loop, it's still gonna get previous time. So it's gonna get this delta time, which is okay, but that's not the fixed delta time. So that's all that means. So this is what I'm going to say. Fixed delta timer. And that's all I need to do. Okay. Gosh, who knows? Should I just run? Should I just run 2 threads? Or 3 threads? One with draw, one with update loop, and one with... I might as well, right? I think it just makes the most sense. Alright, so that's... I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be a little weird, but I think it's gonna be good. Update thread. I'm gonna have some other ones, like fixed update thread equals a new thread, and we'll just call this fixed update. Alright, so fixed update, and then finally, so we have update thread, fixed update thread, and draw thread. I don't think I'm really going to be using this one. Not here, at least. And we'll just say draw. Alright, so here we go. Private void fixed update. And private void draw. I think this one I'm just going to leave like that. While true, this one I could put the I think the draw I don't need to separate. I think I just wanted to separate the fixed update and the other one. Eesh, this is hard. This is harder than I thought it was gonna be. Well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, hey, float time, current time is equal to this. I think I'm gonna need two here. Private float fixed delta start. Alright. Fixed delta timer. So plus equals delta time. So alright, what is delta time? So it's going to be stopwatch dot elapsed. Okay, this might be better. So fixed delta timer is going to be this minus fixed delta time start. So we got this divided by this, which would kind of be the current time, float time equals, or we'll just call it current time. Current time. Alright, so we got the current time, and then the fixed delta timer is just going to equal the current time minus fixed delta start. And so that should run pretty well. Do we already have a fixed update? Oh yeah, that's the actual. We'll call you on fixed update. What about that? I won't worry about draw. Draw and update will happen together. Fixed update thread. You can generate a field for that. Alright, we're not messing with fixed delta timer here. We will be handling those though. So this is gonna be the quickest one, right? I like it. I like it. I think this is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna rename this though. It's gonna be on update. Take you out of here for now. You're gonna go here. Fixed update thread. Start. Excellent. I'll probably put this up here. Okay, so we starting the stopwatch, starting these threads, and then letting it rip. and we'll just say public void stop. And this is what we're going to do. Update that thread abort. Fixed update that thread abort. And stopwatch dot stop. Alright, and I think that will do it. I have no way of actually starting it again, but that's okay. Time dot stop. There we go. Alright, so this should still work, I hope. Unscaled delta time is going to be the wrong one to use though, but that's okay. This is going way too fast. Oh, yep, because here timer should be set to this, and fixed delta timer should equal to current time. Nope. Start should equal to current time. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see if these values start making more sense. Not more sense, they're right to begin with. So if we said 85 plus, I'm going to say 33 plus 30, 118, 151, 184, 217. Okay. $283 doesn't have 316, 349, 37. Yeah. It's gross, Colleen. Alright, this whole 2 threads thing is not doing it for me. I'm not feeling it. I thought I would. But alas, at the end of the day, it's not. This just seemed a lot more accurate right here. Alright, fixed delta timer. I'm just going to plus equals the unscaled delta time. I'm going to take out you know why that wasn't working? I was using the wrong stuff. I'll give it one more shot then. And if delta timer is greater than no, that's right, because fixed delta time is the yeah, that's right, that's right. This is the change, so we're getting the difference here. And then we're getting seeing if that's bigger than the time. That's okay. Okay, sorry. Brain fart. Okay, so we have fixed delta time. Yeah. I just feel like I'm doing some wrong stuff here. That's okay. Alright, fixed delta time, delta start equals current time. So yes, that's the start current time. Start current time. Fixed delta time is not being used here. Fixed delta timer is this guy, yes. Honestly, you don't even have to do this. That's a good, because this is always equal to just that. Okay, let's try that out one more time. I just want to see. I'm gonna run it again. The values just seem inconsistent, and I don't like it. Alright. I guess that's not looking too good. So we do have fixed delta timer, so I'll definitely use that. Fixed delta timer, so plus equals, I'm going to just say unscaled delta time. And if is greater than that, do the fixed update. And yeah, that seems great. Fixed delta start, I'm not using that anymore, so it should be fixed delta timer equals 0. Okay, and then forget this even is running. Thought I was onto something, but I was wrong. $34.68. Like, this is so much better. And we have a calc. Yeah, let's look at the calc right quick. 34 plus 34, 68, 102, 136, which I don't know why that doesn't show. 170. That doesn't show either. It all got hung up, I guess. Man, what is the best way to, like, have something run on a continuous? Oh, what about that, right? Hmm. Alright, let's look at some more examples online, because I'm kind of confused again. Um, that's what I did recently. How about anything on my... Ah, no. Um, really? This is what I get? Alright. C# game loop stopwatch. What do you give me? Let's take a look at some of these sites. What about this? Fixed time loop C#. Yes. Something like this. Sorry, repeating task, time span, interval. Alright, so interval. What is interval? I thought that'd be a function or something. Oh. Okay, and then you start. Oh, and you just, it basically does this over and over for every interval. Okay, that's fine. What else can we do? How to implement with the time step. Alright. Oh my gosh, I am not plugging anything in. Okay, yeah. Fixed time, stopwatch versus timer. Alright, so timers. Okay. Alright, so basically they're saying use timer or stopwatch. So I am gonna do the following. I am gonna stop this. Time is gonna be our base class. We're gonna make a stopwatch time and a timer time. We won't implement the timer time though. So okay, new item. Alright, and then I'll be done. Stopwatch time. And then we'll also have timer time. Okay, stopwatch time. So let's go. Public, abstract class. You're gonna do update, fix, update, draw, all that's great, and even the thread's fine. I'm not gonna worry about fix, update, thread, fix, update, start. All that's perfect. Alright, so this is what I can do. Basically do everything except the stopwatch part. And since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and steal this part. And put it here in stopwatch. Yeah. Okay. So all that's great. When I make a stopwatch, I'm gonna make a this, base, this, and then the actual, we'll just say stopwatch, stopwatch equals new stopwatch, I think it's just lowercase, stopwatch using system diagnostics, and then stopwatch.start. Oh, generate a field please, start. Okay, so we start it, and then we also gotta stop, right? I think that will be one of my functions I require. So here we go. Public abstract void stop. Public abstract void. Yeah, let's just do that for now. Alright. So override stop. And so this will, for now, just say stopwatch.stop. But I also want to do a thread. So the thread is going to be, we'll just call it thread, equals new thread, new thread, and we'll just call this on update. So yep, and then thread.start. Alright, cool. And so when we're done here, I'm going to do thread dot abort and stopwatch dot stop. Okay, cool. And this is the update function. And okay. We're going to have a few more functions. This is going to be public void timer. Let's call this on. Let's do on update. Update. And I'm going to do this a few more times. Fixed update. Fixed update. Draw. Draw. There we go. And then we can just call that from here. Just by saying on. 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 Alright, good. And I won't worry about this one. Something like this should be fine. Alright, so if we go to program, now we can just say stopwatch time. Is it, it's protection level. Okay, no problem. Public. Public. Alright, cool. So here we go. If I hit play here, and there we go. Off to the races. And then finally, a timer. So instead of using the stopwatch, we can use a timer. I'm going to give that a shot. I might put it on a thread, who knows. Alright, and I'm going to say timer equals new timer. And an interval. Let's do every fixed delta time. Oh, time. And when you say stop, you can just say, what do you want to do? Timer dot stop. Okay, so how's this work? Timer equals new timer, fixed delta time. That is definitely the interval. Is that what I wanted to do? Okay. Timer dot elapsed plus equals Stopwatch update. New event. What is it? Elapsed event handler. Alright, and that should be it. And instead of stopwatch update, we can call you timer update. Cool. What can I say here? E dot. I don't know. Fixed delta time. Interesting. I'll see how that all works. Let's see how that works. Maybe I'll be right on the money because I'm kind of fudging it. So we have time. This is what we'll do. Time equals this. Time equals new timer time. Alright, let's try that one. Nothing? Maybe I gotta start it. Okay. Oops. It like already got to 8,000. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Fixed delta time. I think I gotta times this by 1,000. Did I not save it? Am I doing it wrong? Alright, well what if I just make it timer? And then I just say timer.interval equals how about just 1 second. Something's wrong. I don't know. this is what I'm going to do. Console.write starting. So and then I can see if I can count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. And then it just goes crazy. Alright, good to know, good to know. So the interval is working. So if I even said 1 second, I just got it in here somewhere. Oh, I have the while loop here. So it will never leave this interval. 0, 1, 2, 3. Alright. So if I did fix delta time, so that will be in seconds times 1,000. That should be in milliseconds. So, alright. I know, just go and go. I'm gonna pause it after like 10 frames or something. Alright, so this 33, 66, 1. I mean, this is just near perfect, right? Yeah. Okay, still got it. So we just say 33.33 plus 33.33, 66, 1. 133. I don't know why that one never shows up. Like, there's just one that doesn't show up. 166, 200. 200 didn't show up. What if we just do this? Call this fixed update. Nope, bad name for it. I do like timer though, timer fixed update. So we got timer fixed update. Don't even worry too much about everything. Oh my gosh, alright. And all I'm gonna do is just say on fixed update, on update. And yeah, why not? On scale time plus equals fixed delta time. Unscale delta time is going to equal unscale time minus previous time. And this can be a local and then we can also just say time equals unscale time, delta time equals unscale delta time. Just for now, while we're working on everything. There you go. Perfect system, right? Okay. Now I don't know how big a float can get, so I guess that's the next thing I gotta check. Float C# max value. Yes, please. So yeah, a lot, really big number. 3.4 times 10 up 38. I guess this is not the right calculator for that. If we did a programmer or scientific, maybe scientific. Yeah, here we go. 3.4 times 10 up 38. Yeah, alright. Divide it by, so this would be seconds, right? Divide by 60. That's how many minutes, hours, days, years. Alright, so if I think I'll be alright with that number. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, the frame count's not going up there, so let's make sure that goes up. Alright. Alright, cool. That's going. So we got our loop, and the timer loop's not bad. I think I'll just use that as opposed to the stopwatch loop. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it really matters, right? Yeah, I don't know which one's gonna be better. And really, this should just be fixed delta time. Alright, so this is going to be like the accurate time. Alright, good deal, good deal. So this is the beginning of our program. Here's the other thing on update. Sorry. On update here. See, that just runs like a gazillion times a second. So like between each frame it has, you can see it has way many more times running. Like, I can't even count how many times. Hundreds of times already. Alright, but anyway, you get the point. It's the update cycle is going to happen really, really fast, as opposed to the fixed update, which is going to happen, you know, at a certain time interval. I'll just call this on update. We'll have a delta time, so I'm just going to say timer is going to equal to plus equal time dot delta time. If timer is greater than 5, greater than or equal to 5, just say console.writeLine time has passed. And you can just say timer. Delta time. Timer. Yeah, timer. Alright, cool. Yeah, I know, you don't know what timer is right now, so let's generate a new field. Timer equals 0. Okay, so basically after every 5 seconds, I'm going to say do something. 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. 5 seconds have passed. 6. There you go. And we can actually say seconds. And so it's going to be on every update loop, but it's just going to be roughly, hey, X amount of time has passed. So 5 seconds have passed, and then hopefully, and after another 5 seconds, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully that's accurate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I think that's working. And then I can say any key to exit this. Alright, so now I'm just going to mix these two programs together. My server program and this other program. It's okay, I don't need this. And I'm going to stop the timer way after the end of the program. So right there. So this is our program. We're going to start a timer. I'm only going to use the stopwatch timer, since it's more implemented, I guess. So I can just say time. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm almost done the stream, so I'm not worried. Let's play this. So if I wait enough time, it's going to say, hey, 5 seconds have passed. So I'm going to make a new server, and so that's my new server. Oh shoot, I gotta stop this. Let's make 2 of these. 1. Why is it starting like this? I don't understand. Yeah. Alright, it's starting like this forever now. And I don't like that at all. Alright, so we have 2 of these things running. This should say like another 5 seconds has passed. That okay. It's like pop pop. 5 5 5 5. There we go. Okay. So this is gonna be the server. This is gonna be the client. Test. Whoa. This is new for me. It usually doesn't do this. You know what? Alright, so you're going to be the server up here. You'll be the client down here. Alright, this time I didn't stop the timer, so yeah, that's going to keep doing that. So I'm going to say test. Alright. I'm going to put the actual password. Cool. Test is a good one. Get wrecked is a good one. And nothing is okay. Alright, nice. This is done. Alright, so we got basically a heartbeat, which that's gonna be the next thing, is I'm gonna just have a heartbeat that just kinda says, hey, still connected, still connected. That's pretty good. I like, that's right on the dot, 5 seconds. Cool. Alright. Now what in the world's happening with our console? CMD. Cheese. Can I narrow that down a little bit? How about now? Okay, what if is there like some settings I can play with? Let's go like 100. I like it. And look, for the time being, no, this is fine. Hey, I didn't remember it. CMD. Hey, that remembered it. No, Cortana. Where's it? Properties. Oh, defaults. I just saw it. Oh, it's 80. Yeah, 80's even better. Alright, look, I'm going to leave this and come back. And maybe it'll all be better. Alright, well, I'm done. I'm done with the game loop. It worked out pretty well. And so next time, what we'll do is we'll get a heartbeat going in the server as opposed to just on the computer. So every 5 seconds we will send a heartbeat. So hit play now. Alright, cool. It's like the original. Alright, good deal. So I'm gonna open up a few of these. Control F5. There we go. So we have a good amount of clients and servers and timers going. This is pretty good. Pretty good stuff right here. So this guy's going to be the main server. Alright, he's awaiting new connection. So let's say this guy connects. Nice. Test. Incorrect password. Test. Okay, the 5-second thing looks like it's working beautifully. Okay, so if I said test here, still incorrect password, but you can log in. So he's logged in, but everyone else is still not logged in. Cool. And then I can log in correctly here. Now you're logged in. So these two are logged in, these aren't. And if I type test, it says hello there, test, hello there, test, incorrect password, test, incorrect password, and that's exactly what I expect, and it still has the 5-second thing going on. So cool, we got our network going, we got a timer going. I'm very excited about this. I haven't got this far making my own server, and I don't think I've ever been this far making my own server. So alright, so now we got a timer and we got this. I'm gonna make a quick heartbeat command just so the client knows if it's still connected to the server. And okay, so yeah, it just have a heartbeat command so it can stay connected or know whether it's connected. And then we can move on. We can start doing some crazy other stuff like getting a box or something maybe to show up in Unity. Or before even doing that, let's just see if I can get Unity to talk with a server that we made. Alright everybody, that's going to do it for me. Have a great night. Have a great week. It's what, Tuesday today? So, yep, we're halfway through. And I'll probably not be on for a couple days just because I got a graduation happening and I work that. So I'll probably be back during the weekend. Bye guys. May the force be with you.